Because in one of my recent videos, I was talking about the layered deers. I was just kind of looking at some of my other scraps and decided to do a couple pieces off of them. So as you can see here, that's my stencil. Laid it out, and like I even am managing to be able to follow the existing curve a bit there. Um, this was an offcut from one of the music notes. This is actually the backside. I would have been flipped around, but get the general idea. That those were for an actual order, and they had to match. I did these guitar puzzles, so I wanted to match the puzzles to the oak. So this was that, and you can kind of see here where it's got the rough edge. This piece here broke off. It was pallet wood to begin with, but yeah. So I've laid them out, and I'll get two of the bigger body pieces out of this. And what's left over, you can see there's not really a whole lot of offcuts. As I mentioned, I try to use up as much as I can. You can even see my little rinky-dink pencil. But I mean, if I'm just using it to trace stuff out, it works fine, and I'll use it right up to just the nubbins. And yeah, so I'll cut these, and then like I was saying, I've got a few other pieces cut. Got the antlers, the tail, a couple tails, a nose. And like I was saying, I just do little bits of these at the time when I kind of come across the chunks that I can use up. And then once I have enough of the pieces, well, then I'll actually glue them up and make a full deer out of them. And it's just a way to use up more what would be kind of garbage wood, as I'm sure you're probably starting to get. That's my whole thing. But even still, some of these I might be able to save, but for the time being, I'll get at least two in the main bodies. Those are obviously the biggest pieces, so coming across scraps of those are a little less common than, say, the ones for the tails of the nose and stuff like that. So I end up accumulating a bit more of the small pieces before I actually have enough of the big pieces to make a full deer. So I figured I might as well start using up some of these other chunks and actually start assembling some of these finished projects kind of thing.